can result in many consequences, up to including the cancellation of this game. We hope that you enjoyed tonight's contest and come back for another Missisquoi event in the future. Please remember that Missisquoi Valley is a tobacco-free facility, and smoking or the use of any tobacco product is strictly prohibited. Students are reminded if they leave the building, they will not be readmitted to the game. Thank you for your cooperation. And now for the starting lineups for the visiting Enosburgh Hornets. Number 2, Cam Benoit. Number 10, Montana Hornet. Number 11, Lily Lovejoy. Number 14, Erica Goodhue. And number 20, Brittany Seabreeze, and the rest of the Hornets. They're coached by Gary Dennis, assisted by Scott Captain and Jason Rotoy. And now the starting lineup for your Missisquoi Thunderbirds. Number 1, Kelsey Harrody. Number 10, Alexandra Bordeaux. Number 11, Avery Guyette. Number 21, Taylor Langlois. And number 23, Lizzie Bordeaux, and the rest of the Thunderbirds. Who are coached by Tim Lilo, assisted by Ron Vincent and Jeremy Parody. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem performed by the MVU Pet Band.
Hello and welcome to tonight's girls varsity matchup between the Missisquoi Thunderbirds and the Enosburgh Hornets. I'm joined with John Nielsen for tonight's broadcast here live at the Thunderdome. This broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwest Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff, Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Support, Afterglow, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and College Pearly Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, contact 802-782-8676. And we're off with the tip. Enosburgh has the ball.
Both squads in a very busy portion of their schedule as we are heading towards the latter half of the season. Enosburgh starts with Cam Benoit, Montana Ovitz, Lily Robtoy, Erica Goodhue, and Gretchen Stadgers.
And Missisquoi starting is senior Alexander Bordeaux, sophomore Kelsey Parody, sophomore Avery Guyette, senior Jalen Langlois, and junior Lizzie Bordeaux.
Expect a very competitive match here this evening. Both teams, like I said, in the midst of their very busy part of their schedule. Both played on Monday. Opposite outcomes. Missisquoi coming up big as they travel down to Middlebury and won a 45-29 contest with the Middlebury Tigers.
Missisquoi off the mark there. Enosburgh pushing the ball down the other end of the court. Down underneath. Traveling call turnover on number 14 for Enosburgh. That's Erica Goodhue. Enosburgh starting the press. Ball inbound to David Guyette over to Alex Bordeaux, bringing it across court. And we didn't have much problem with the press there.
Enosburgh as well playing on Monday, traveling to Colchester to play the Lady Lakers and hanging tough with their D1 counterpart before falling 51-38. Lily Robtoy 16 points in that matchup.
Nice entry pass into Jalen down the post. A shot comes up just short. Had good positioning, but couldn't get the shot. Ball's out front. Offensive rebound to MVU. Alex Bordeaux top of the key. Off the wing to Alex. David Guyette to Kelsey Parody. Lisa Bordeaux on the wing with a jumper. 15-foot jumper just off the mark. Enosburgh clears the ball right down the other end of the court. Here's Cam Benoit, going all the way, and it's fouled by Lisa Bordeaux. She'll shoot 2.
Clearly looking to get out on the break and producing that contact, getting to the line, hopefully breaking the ice here for both squads.
John, what do you think about size-wise, how the match?
Very comparable. Doesn't look like any clear advantage from one side or the other. So it's going to come down to positioning and hustle to get those rebounds and any kind of front court presence.
Cam Benoit hitting both foul shots. Moving down, breaking the press, not having too much trouble with the press. Alex Bordeaux up top. Looking straight to the offense. Nice dish, sliding dish to Jalen Langlois. Enosburgh gets the block.
They're going to need scoring from Alex tonight. She does exert a lot of energy and a lot of effort on the defensive end. Hopefully she reserves some for the offensive side tonight.
Guyette getting her chance at the point as well. Kelsey Parody on the wing to Alex Bordeaux. Down from the lower wing to Jalen Langlois. Looking inside. Kelsey Parody, jumper on the wing.
High off the glass for Parody. She had a big night on Monday night, leading all scorers with 22 for the Lady Thunderbirds down in Middlebury. Jalen Lang was contributing 10 along the way.
Tried there by number 10 for Enosburgh. Montana of that picks up the foul. Looks like Avery Guyette, her first. To the line, Montana of it shooting 2. Entering for MVU is number 20, Lillian Loisel, coming off as Lizzie. Loisel has had a conversation with Coach Tim Luno. She seems to be one of the most improved players that I've seen so far.
Very tenacious on the defensive end and loves to get a shot up if she can.
Alex Bordeaux, jumper just inside the three-point line, top of the key, comes up short. Might have rushed that shot a little bit. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I don't think they were able to get into any kind of offensive rhythm in that possession. Not a lot of rebounders underneath, so they need to be able to crash those boards. And so shot selection is going to have to be a priority, positive shot selection.
This is a good matchup. Alex Bordeaux and Lily Rodcoy. They played together in the off season with the Full Court Basketball Club, and actually my older daughter Ella got to play a year with Lily Rodcoy. Very talented player and has been for many years. She's senior this year. No, Lily's a junior. I'm sorry, no, she was a senior.
You're going to get that a lot when you have these in-county matchups. A lot of girls who have played a lot of summer ball together, and now are on their own clubs competing here against each other to show off their talents.
MVU bringing the ball up, and we had a little bit of back and forth there. Scoring 3-2 in favor of Enosburgh. We got a stoppage in play here. It's going to be scored by a couple of subs coming in for Enosburgh. Looks like number 12, Vivian and Vienna, Wild checking in. MVU inbound the ball on the side, Jamie Williams puts the ball right back up the rebound now. MVU is trying to set up a half-court offense.
Enosburgh really extending their defense, looking to double team anywhere they can, especially in the corners, to use that sideline as an extra defender.
The younger Rob Toy is checking out for Enosburgh. That's number 1. I think their sisters. Great entry pass. Was that Alex Bordeaux to J1 Langlois underneath?
Correct.
Easy 2 for MVU. Score is 4-3 in favor of MVU.
Not well. Nice rebound by Loisel. Takes up a lot of space, gets good position. Coach Luna would be wise to tell his players, if the ball is brought into the post and back out again, to try to attack the weak side. They're trying to attack the same side the ball just came from. A lot of defenders over there try to pass the ball around to hit those gaps on the weak side, create their better chances for them.
We might be having some mic issues, so I apologize if particularly on my side, Kobe's side. So I apologize for that. But Coach Tim Luno from MVU called a 20-second timeout. Score 4-3 midway into the first quarter.
Pleasure of the pep band here tonight. Decent fan base as well. Enosburgh tends to travel very well with their athletics and for their athletes.
Check that. We're not midway through the first quarter. We're at the 2-minute mark. Inbounding the ball in Alex Bordeaux bringing the ball up center court for MVU. Off to Kelsey Perry, who might have got bumped, but the shot was off the side of the backboard. Enosburgh ball heading up court.
As offensively, you need to try to position yourself not below the blocks, because then you have no angle for the backboard. I think she had an impossible angle to try to make that shot. Just a positioning point of reference that she needs to make sure that she clears up.
Enosburgh jumper falls short. MVU cleans up the loose ball out of the court, opening it up the other end of the court. Off to Kelsey Perry on the wing. She just handles the ball, steps out of bounds. Heading up for Missisquoi, we have in right now Alex Bourneau and Kelsey Parody. With a minute left to go in the first quarter.
Enosburgh looking to spread the court here, create those driving gaps.
And in right now for Enosburgh, Lily Robtoy, Cassidy Blaney, Vienna Wild, Erica Goodhue, and Rob Toy. Hope Rob Toy's on this side. MVU has possession. Kings there, almost stolen scrum on the floor, and we have a jump ball call.
Enosburgh defense, very intense, very quick, not giving MVU ball handlers any space to turn the corner or make any kind of perimeter pass, creating that turnover.
Number 22 for Enosburgh, Ella Kane checks in to finish out the quarter. The drive by Lily Robtoy, she's fouled.
Able to turn the corner on Alex and get to the middle part of the paint.
Fouls on number 11, Avery Guyette. That's her second early on here. Lily Robtoy shooting two.
Enosburgh speed might be a factor here as we progress through the game. It's going to be key for the MVU defenders to stay in front of her, in front of any Enosburgh offensive player.
Lily Robtoy, uncharacteristically for her, this is the second half of her free throw attempt. Quick steal by Lily Robtoy on the defensive end, going right back the other way, around the back, but Alex still comes up with a steal.
Alex tried to slot past that inside. I'm not sure if she had the angle for that pass to get it to her front court mate.
4-4, 11 seconds left. Kaya Wickham checks in for MVU. For Avery Guyette. Probably Coach Luno's not wanting her to pick up that another foul. For a couple shots there, errant shots. We're ending the first quarter 4-4.
Certainly defense on display here to start the game. On Monday night, MVU, with their successful victory, only allowed 7 points in 3 out of the 4 quarters in Middlebury. They always say defense wins games, and that was evident enough on Monday night for the T-Birds, hoping to replicate that this evening here against Enosburgh. Enosburgh played very tough against Colchester. Colchester, up-and-coming program in the Metro. And Coach Davis has them playing very well.
All right, at the start of the second half, Enosburgh has Annabelle Elwood in, number 13, number 3, Cassidy Delaney, number 12, Vienna Wild. The younger Rockmore sister is in, and that's the 5 for Enosburgh. MVU, Alex Bourneau, Avery Guyette, Dell, Langlois, and Parody.
Again, MVU trying to penetrate the same way the ball just came out, and that's where all the defenders are. We've got to recognize that and take it to the other side if they can.
Alex Bourneau, top of the key, off to Kelsey Parody, down the corner to Avery Guyette. Top of the key for the Thunderbirds right now.
Need to learn to get downhill as much as they can.
Kelsey Parody, long three from the corner, off. Loisel with the rebound, they get in a jump ball situation. Enosburgh ball heading up. Number 22, Ella Kane to inbound the ball to Enosburgh. Off to Lizzie Robtoy. Cassidy Delaney, nice little screen roll, working there, stops, pops, misses. Loisel the rebound for MVU.
MVU recovered really well and double teaming that to make sure they're getting a clean layup.
Alex Bordeaux pushing the ball, bounce pass to Jalen Langlois on her side of the court, the left side, and she picks up a foul.
That looks like that may have been a point of communication in the huddle with Coach Luna coming out of the first quarter, pushing the ball, so Enosburgh's not able to solidify themselves in their defensive shape.
Jalen shooting 2, she connects on the first shot. Oh, just off on the second. Enosburgh clears the ball, rebound, pushing it the other way. Lizzie Robtoy bringing the ball down, passes off to the wing. Cassidy Delaney, a nice little bounce pass. Jumper off the backboard for Ella Kane.
A little pick and roll action on the wing, able to get an easy layup. MVU quickly down the court.
MVU quickly pushing the other way. Alex Bordeaux stops. The foul line, dishes, bounce pass to Loisel, and she's fouled. Two quick fouls to start this quarter for Enosburgh. Ella Kane picking up that foul, looks like it's her first. Loisel shooting 2, misses the first.
A little surprised to see Guyette still on the floor with 2 fouls. Coach Luna, a lot of confidence with his guard to make sure he doesn't pick up her third.
Loisel missing quite a bit on that shot. She's off. Lizzie Bordeaux checks in for her. Enosburgh bringing the ball up. Score 6-2 in favor of Enosburgh. 6-5, I'm sorry, 6-5. Enosburgh trying to work a little screen roll again, and turnover to MVU heading up. Enosburgh's got the press.
Pass was a little high. Almost look for a bounce pass there if you can.
Alex trying to push the ball up, and pass was a little strong. Wholesale change here for Enosburgh. 5 new players in. Benoit, Rob Toy Sr., Stebris, I think that's her first entry into the game. Goodhue, and not sure who the other one is. 20.
Guyette looking to push it as well.
Alex turnover, probably should have been a bounce pass there.
Little ill-advised there.
Enosburgh right back the other way. Lily Robtoy missing a gimme layup. But Enosburgh maintains possession. Offensive rebound. Tie up underneath, jump ball. Oh no, we have a foul called on it. It looks like Langlois. That's her first, which is probably a sigh of relief for Coach. Enosburgh little jumper off. Enosburgh rebound right back up, missed. And that's
A little too aggressive by Lizzie.
looks like reaching around over the back of the Enosburgh player, picking up the foul. Lizzie Bordeaux. Enosburgh to inbound under the inbound up to top to Benoit, who drives. Nice left hand. 2 points. Bodies flying as MVU tries to inbound the ball, get through the press. And they did. Alex Bordeaux stop, pop at the foul line.
And scores. Found the opening on the elbow, took the shot.
8-7, 5-minute mark, second quarter. Enosburgh with the ball. Enosburgh with the lead. Long 3, looks short. Enosburgh picked up the rebound, put it back up, 10-7.
Right place, right time. Alice has got to learn not to use up her dribble on that, just one dribble going nowhere.
Nice drive and nice pass by Avery Guyette to Parity. We're going to be saying that for a couple of years here at MVU. Nice little drop, bounce pass. And Kelsey's been quiet offensively, and she had a great game at Middlebury.
Absolutely, yes.
So they need her to get going, I think. Score is 10-9 in favor of Enosburgh. Missisquoi possession.
Missisquoi has been doing well, and then they've been getting downhill. Get past those opening guards and take their chances in the paint. They've been successful.
The Bordeaux Cousins trying to work a little bit of a screen roll on the left side. Errant dribble and turnover to Enosburgh. Loisel checking in for Lizzie Bordeaux. Enosburgh bringing the ball up.
Teams get into trouble when dribble too much. Passing is the way to beat a defense.
Goodhue with a jumper on the baseline, missing. MVU picking up the ball. Nice passing there, interior passing by MVU. Just couldn't get it.
Good shot though.
A couple of nice passes, just unlucky. A couple of nice interior passes.
Dribble penetration for a kick out three. One's good.
That's Montana Ovitt hitting a long three from the wing.
First one of the night.
Oh, way to look out. MVU looks out, pushes the ball. Hits Jalen Langlois. Oh.
Got our own rebound.
Great hustle there by MVU on the boards. Off of them. Enosburgh ball. 13-9 in favor of Enosburgh. 2:55 remaining in the second.
Enosburgh again spreading the court on offense, creating those gaps.
Long three by Erica Goodhue for Enosburgh. MVU gets the loose ball rebound, and they're pushing up. Enosburgh's got a bit of a troublesome secondary press, if you will.
Alex did a nice job dribbling out of that trouble.
Kelsey Kennedy, nice move, missing the foul line jumper, and then MVU picking up a foul as they hustled for an offensive rebound. Checking in the game, number 5, Renee Lavo for Jalen Langlois.
MVU has been getting some very high percentage shots, just unable to knock them down to this point in the game.
Enosburgh bringing the ball up. Lily Rodroy on the wing. Oh, Alex Quickhands, Alex Bordeaux gets the steal. Loisel down the other way. Oh, and shoots foul. Pushing the ball. Foul is on Erica Goodhue.
Loisel being strong with the ball, going to the basket, getting the defensive player on her hip. So you have that advantage. All she has to do is either let her go by or she has to foul you.
Loisel shooting at 2. And first is in and out. Shooting the second. Trying to bring MVU within 3. Short, out off of MVU, and the Enosburgh ball going up. 13-9 in favor of Enosburgh, 2-minute mark. Second quarter.
MVU still in their staunch man-to-man. A lot of baseline cutters going through, a lot of motion from Enosburgh. Opposite wing cutter. They hit those gaps. Wasn't there?
Enosburgh, nice entry pass, a little strong, might have got bumped. MVU comes up with the ball right back the other way. Alex Bordeaux pushing to Kelsey Parody. A little bit of a scrub there. So we have, interesting, it looks like Coach Tim Luno saw his player in trouble wanting to call a timeout. The ref didn't hear him, I don't think, and he got bailed out because the ref ended up calling a foul on Enosburgh number 14, Erica Goodhue.
Very similar situation in the NBA last night. with Portland Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups trying to call a timeout towards the end of the game. Ref did not hear or see, and got very upset that he was not heard or seen in a very late game situation.
Kelsey Benoit, or I'm sorry, Cam Benoit, number 2 for Enosburgh, is a little rocket out there. She's really harassing the MVU guards up top, making life difficult for them.
Maybe a little too much harassing and got a little too aggressive on that. The referee's seeing a lot of hold, a lot of reach.
Alex Bordeaux on the line shooting 2. She's missed the first. Picking up that foul was Montana of it. It wasn't on Cam Benoit, but Cam Benoit was certainly active during that last possession.
Foul shooting needs to be improved by the T-Birds.
We hope to have some stats for you at halftime, and we'll see if we can get some halftime foul shot stats for MVU, because they can't be more than 50% on their foul shots right now.
And that may be number 4.
4 on Avery. Avery, yeah.
Oh, no, that's only 3.
I think it's 3, yeah. She's picking up her 3rd to close out the half. So Coach Luna will get a sub in for her. Checking in is Whitcomb and Langlois. So Guyette goes out. I'm not sure who the other player was. Labo, I think, is having a seat as well.
Quick shot by Enosburgh, wondering if they were going to hold for the last or not. That's a double dribble, I believe, or travel. Yep.
Going up, MVU ball. Enosburgh maintaining their press, which hasn't given MVU that much trouble. To be honest, I don't think there's been really a turnover off of the press, has there?
None at this point. Alex has been able to stay on the floor and able to beat any kind of press.
Nice pass underneath the Langlois, but Enosburgh makes a nice athletic block there. Scrum on the floor, jump ball. Good hustle by both MVU and Enosburgh players, both on the ground. Only get the ball, MVU possession. 13-9 in favor of Enosburgh with 32 seconds left.
A lot of hustle points by Loisel in this first half.
Put your hands up, girl. Put your hands up.
Oh, nice patience. Loisel bounce pass to Kelsey Parody, banks it in. 13-11. Coach Tim has to be happy about that play. It looked like it was going to break up, but Loisel made a nice pass and Kelsey finished.
Sometimes waiting for screens to work is the hardest part, but when they do work, you get open players.
Enosburgh shooting percentage. Wow. Lily Rupp with a long 3. 2 seconds left. Alex Bordeaux, Hail Mary, and the ball is caught in the batting cage.
Well,
End the half. 13-11.
I think that needs to be an official ruling to get up there and get that. But
if you're the coaches, John, what do you say to your clubs as you're going into talk about things?
Again, defense is the name of the game here. Good shots are going to be at a minimal because of the overextending of defenses on both sides and the inconsistencies up at this point of the offense. MVU needs to find a way, trying to get downhill more, get into the paint, score some easier hoops. Enosburgh continue with stretching their offense and stretching MVU's defense in. They've been able to run some nice give and goes and some nice screen and rolls to get some easy hoops. They may look to go back to that in the second half.
All right, John Nielsen and I will take a break, and we'll be back with you for the start of the 3rd quarter. At the half, yes, Enosburgh Hornets lead 13-11 over MVU Thunderbird. Get the stats.
say try to. Because I gotta read. Okay. Hello, hello.
Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin athletes, contact 802-782-8676. Over the last 4 years, Northwest Counseling and Support Services has been in partnership with the Apple Ball Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency services line, 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always dial 988. One call could save a life. And I'm back here for the start of the third period with John Nielsen. Do you have any stats to share with us?
Well, coming out of halftime, yes. So high scores so far for Enosburgh. We have Cam Benoit with 4 and Cassidy Blaney with 4 as well. On the other side, we've got Kelsey Parody coming in with 6 points and Jalen Langlois with 3 as the top scorers.
Enosburgh set to inbound to start off the third quarter. Cam Benoit drive, lowers her shoulders off the mark. Enosburgh picks up the offensive rebound, but they're out of bounds.
I love the aggressive nature coming out of a halftime by Benoit, taking a right at MVU to see if they're on their heels to start the third quarter.
MVU ball, Enosburgh with full court pressure starting this quarter as well, as they have done all game thus far. Alex Bordeaux bringing the ball up center court, goes around defenders, kind of throws up an unbalanced shot, but didn't miss badly, and then Jalen Langlois offensive rebound, but misses the putback. Enosburgh right back the other way. 10-foot jumper off Enosburgh rebound, put back in by number 14, Erica Goodhue. Oh, miscommunication there.
Enosburgh with a little full court pressure here. See if they can cause some turnovers and get some easy buckets.
Enosburgh seems to be coming out a little bit sharper right now to start this third quarter. Cam Benoit, long 3 from the wing. Short, Lizzie Bordeaux, the rebound off to her cousin, Alex Bordeaux, who's bringing the ball up. Weaving back and forth, dribbling behind her back. Off to Lizzie Bordeaux, who drives, loses the ball off her foot. Enosburgh ball.
Yeah, that's probably not a wise pass by Alex. You've got a backcourt player coming at full speed, trying to give her the ball. Probably not the most ideal position.
Cam Benoit drive, nice little dish from Lily Robcoy. She's fouled on the drive, shooting 2.
Seems like a very purposeful drive by Enosburgh players coming out of the halftime. I believe Coach Gary probably was on his mind going into halftime and telling the girls to do that.
Lizzie Bordeaux picked up the foul. That's her third. Cam Benoit hits the first. In for MVU right now, starting the half. Alex Bordeaux, Parody, Langlois, Guyette, and Bordeaux, Lizzie Bordeaux. She hits the second free throw, Benoit, and MVU to inbound, bringing the ball up for the full court pressure.
Alex is wise not to stop in those corners.
Backcourt, a little too much dribbling there, maybe. It's the secondary wave of that press right after MVU gets the ball across half that gave MVU some trouble there. Renee Levo checking in for Lizzie Bordeaux for MVU.
MVU would be wise to have a press break where they're actually passing the ball against the press. That's the best way to beat it.
Kelsey Parody couldn't quite get her around to her mark there to deny the ball, and gets called for a foul from behind. A hold call. Enosburgh to inbound under the MVU basket. Power drop step move there by Montana Ovett, but missing the shot badly. MVU gets the rebound up the other way.
Great defense by Langlois.
Oh, Amy Guyette. Nice pass, very catchable. I think Kelsey was thinking about her defender and not the ball, and it off of Kelsey's hands, out of bounds.
Little sloppy coming out of halftime for the T-Birds. Not quite as focused as they should be. Attention to detail, catching the ball first before you can do something with it.
17-11 in favor of Enosburgh. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. MVU getting through the Enosburgh defense right now. Pesky Enosburgh defense. They came out on fire, Enosburgh did, the start of this third quarter. You got to be happy if you're Coach Geddes with the way his players are coming out to start the third. Defensively, anyway.
Absolutely.
Defensively.
As a coach, you want the third quarter. You want to own the third quarter to create that separation between you and your other team, so you can make sure you can find some time not to work as hard in the fourth quarter. Third quarter is where you make or break a game sometimes.
MVU working the ball well that possession, lots of passing. We have Lizzie Robtoy checking in as for Enosburgh, as well as Vienna Wild checking in, number 12 for Enosburgh. So we have Robtoy, Wild, I believe, of it, and Stevers in for Enosburgh right now. MVU ball, Alex Bordeaux, jumper, miss, in and out. Enosburgh right back the other way, pushing the ball. Lily Robtoy, drive, stop, top of the key, hits the foul line jumper, puts them up 19-11.
Took what the defense gave her, dribbled into the lane, and able to get off a 10-footer.
Nice vision there. Kelsey and Alex Bordeaux with a football pass over the top of everyone to a streaking Alex Parody. I saw them make eye contact with each other, and they were on their way. MVU picking up a foul here on the floor. Enosburgh to inbound. Foul was on Kelsey Parody. That's her second.
Erica Goodhue trying to inbound.
Oh, nice bounce pass.
Right back to the inbounder.
Nice, great bounce pass from Lizzie Robtoy to Erica Goodhue, but she missed the shot.
MVU falling asleep a little bit on the inbound, forgetting about the inbounder.
Yeah, Enosburgh looks like they're trying to trap Alex Bordeaux.
Yep.
Or a token trap, anyway, to get inside of her head. Enosburgh right back the other way, underneath to Gretchen Stevers, and she misses a bunny down low off the backboard. MVU picks up this important possession here for MVU, I would think, at this mark in the game, and they turn the ball over. Good pass, but just missed by the level. Enosburgh has two players checking in, Cassidy Blaney and number 22, Ella Kane. So Robtoy, Blaney, Kane, Robtoy, and Wild in for Enosburgh.
Enosburgh doing a nice job of having their backcourt players wide on the wings, and the front court players, their heels are almost on the end line, having MVU need to make a choice. The front court defensive players make a choice of if they're going to defend the man or the space. Because they've created a huge amount of space for the Enosburgh Hornets to run into and get shots from 15 feet to 10 feet.
Lizzie Robtoy driving, got fouled, made one of her two foul shots, And Jalen Langlois picked up the foul. That's her second. MVU back down the other end of the court, working the ball around at the perimeter. Oh, errant pass there from Lavo. Easy steal by Enosburgh. Blaney jumper at the foul line in. 22-13 in favor of the Enosburgh Hornets right now. Avery Guyette bringing the ball up against the press. Ooh. MVU just some sloppy passes this third quarter. And as I say that, excellent entry pass there from Kelsey Parody into Jalen Langlois, who is fouled on the shot. She'll be shooting 2.
Just seems like the press break that MVU was running, people are either not in their right spots or if they're confused of what they need to do when they're in those spots.
Checking in the game is Whitcomb. Checking out is Renee Ladon. Jalen shooting the second of her 2. In and out. Foul shots continuing to give the Thunderbirds some trouble tonight. Jumper by Enosburgh. Pull down the offensive rebound. Lily Robtoy around Avery Guyette. Just beat her off the dribble. Lays it in.
Stepped on the sideline, Alex.
I think Alex was looking for a foul there. I thought she got bumped as well, but the ref calls her for stepping out of bounds. Enosburgh to inbound.
Again, I think the dribble puts you in some bad situations where your press break and passing on the press break can move the ball a lot faster than the dribble.
Oh, errant pass at the top. Poor communication there by Guyette and Bordeaux. Leads to a Robtoy steal, an easy bucket at the other end. Coach Tim kind of good timeout. His club needs to chat about some few things. Taking care of the ball, I would say.
I would say that's a huge priority, and one-handed passes and stopping, being strong with the ball. That should be a note of emphasis that he is letting his players know that
we got a 28-14 score right now in favor of Enosburgh. They've really extended their lead. They're using a bit of a drought here in this third quarter. Enosburgh seemed to come out more on fire. And the score is indicative of that. We went into the half tied, correct? I believe the score was tied at half.
it was. And Enosburgh came out on a mission and is dictating these first few minutes of the third quarter. Again, it comes down to the third quarter, in my opinion, of establishing who you are right out of the gates of the third quarter and leaving your opponent in the dust.
MVU to inbound with 1:49 remaining in the third quarter. Let's see how MVU responds coming out of the timeout. Seemed to handle the press well. Got a pretty good shot from Kelsey Parody. Wasn't a bad shot to take. Off the mark. Jalen Langlois grabs the rebound. A little bit of a scrum. Looked like jump ball called. MVU to inbound under the Enosburgh hoop.
Still think you need to get to the rim. Jump shots are not the way to get back into a game. Get to the rim, maybe get fouled.
In for MVU right now. There's a steal by Enosburgh. Lizzie Rockwood down the other net. Oh, and there's a foul by Alex Bordeaux. The younger Robtoy, number 1, she's a freshman. She has been a bit of a spark. Her presence is known this third quarter. She's made herself known to the Thunderbirds. Both ends of the court. She's shooting 2. Connects on the first. Loisel checking in for Whitcomb on the MVU side. Robtoy shooting her second. Off the mark. Bordeaux the rebound. Pushing it down the other way. Goes by everyone, coast to coast. Lays it up and in. MVU needed a bucket. They got it. 29-16 in favor of Enosburgh. Minute left in the third quarter.
Alex pushing their chances to before the defense of Enosburgh gets set up.
Cassidy Mulaney on the drive there picks up the foul. She's shooting 2. In for MVU right now, we have Loisel, Langlois, Bordeaux, Parody, and Guyette.
Langlois picks up her third foul. MVU already over the limit.
Connects on both foul shots. MVU bringing the ball up. Seeing if they can cut the margin before the end of the third quarter.
Enosburgh not pressing this last time down.
Oh, slash and drive by Bordeaux. She might have got bumped, no call. Enosburgh transition right down the other way. Cassidy Mulaney. Offensive foul. Guyette draws the offensive foul for Mulaney. It'll be MVU ball going up. 31-16 in favor of Enosburgh.
Not a lot of movement on MVU's part on offense. They're kind of standing. Everybody's just watching whoever has the ball. The lost art of moving without the ball, Toby.
Yeah. Not a lot of north-south screens either for MVU. There's a lot of perimeter weaving going on up top, but there's not a lot of north-south screens or cuts for that matter, really. Without the ball.
Without the ball.
Nice pass from Bordeaux to Jalen. Shot by Evie Guyette off. That ends the third quarter with the Enosburgh Hornets, the visiting Enosburgh Hornets, in the lead 31-16 over MVU Thunderbirds. And we're going into the third quarter. That was going into the fourth quarter. I think that was a third quarter that MVU would like to have over again. It just was not a good quarter for them. I think they only had 4 points.
Absolutely. I think Enosburgh established themselves right out of the gate of that half and did not look back, controlling it both offensively and defensively, not giving anything to MVU. MVU only scored a couple of buckets that quarter. Now the deficit is 15, and that is a loss for any team to come back in the final 8 minutes. It can be done, but MVU needs to be smarter on offense and perhaps a little more aggressive on defense. Create those steals and speed up the game a little bit to create some more few chances for them to get a little bit closer to this game.
Lee Jarvis gets her first entry into the game for Enosburgh with Mulaney, Rob Toy, Elwood, and Oven. MVU will begin the quarter with Langlois, Guyette, Loisel, Parody, and Alex Bordeaux. There's a drive by Rob Toy off the mark. Rebound by Gervais. And Oven driving picks up the foul.
Strong moves by Enosburgh offensively.
Enosburgh's going with a younger squad right now. This might be the future for Enosburgh right here out on the court in the years to come.
Fouls starting to mount up here for MVU.
That's Jalen Langlois' fourth foul. So she's got to be careful if she wants to stay in for the remaining 7.5 minutes of the game.
Enosburgh doing a nice job closing down those gaps as Alex tries to penetrate.
Oh, nice play there by MVU. Oh, everything but the bucket. Great vision by bounce pass entry into Jalen at the top of the key, and then she made a nice dump pass to Avery Guyette, who wasn't able to finish the shot.
Able to penetrate that soft underbelly of the zone, collapses the defense, opening up a baseline drive.
Ooh, entry pass, tough angle for Bordeaux, trying to get the ball into Loisel. Enosburgh comes up with the steal, right back the other way. Elwood gets her first shot of the game, I think, in and out. Lee Gervais, rebound. Avery Guyette, tie up, jump ball, MVU ball.
Guyette not afraid to mess with the big girls underneath.
Enosburgh backing off the press here with a comfortable 15-point lead. But there's still a lot of time left. MVU could make a run here.
They need to be wise on their shooting, though.
Yeah.
You don't need to chuck up threes here to get back into this game. Working hard, getting underneath, passing, moving.
Certainly not out of reach. Kelsey Parody with a drive. Ooh, looks like she got bumped. No call. Enosburgh, Lee Gervais, who's been a force on the board since her entry this quarter. Enosburgh right back in the out. Long jumper in and out. Oops, Rob Toy travel. She got bumped by her own player and fell down and unlucky.
Unfortunate for that.
Yeah. Whitcomb checking in, set to check in for MVU. Enosburgh coaching staff not liking that call. Loisel out, Whitcomb in for MVU. Hey, he didn't win the argument though.
No, he did not. I don't think he had a lot of evidence to support that.
We'll see if there's a makeup call later on. Myself, I thought it was travel.
Alex a little too aggressive on that.
Picking up. That's got to be 3 or 4 on her, I would believe. Benoit checking in. Lily Robtoy checking in. And Erica Goodhue checking in for Enosburgh. Remaining in for Enosburgh is Gervais and Ovett remaining in the game. Ovett uses her body nicely.
Established this position right away, never gave Parody a chance to get around her defensively, and scores an easy 2.
33-16. MVU just not really getting into any set offense once they get the ball across half. Part of that, though, is the hustle and peskiness of the Enosburgh defense, I'd say.
Parody with a decent shot, just rolled off the rim.
Gervais out to Ovett at the top of the key. Lily Robtoy bringing down to Benoit. Long 3 off the mark. Rebound by Goodhue. Rebound by Robtoy. Ball's on the floor. Scrum. Jalen Langlois picks the ball up. MVU right back down the other way. Whitcomb, long 3. First shot of the night, I think. Off the mark, didn't miss by much. Her flat shot's a little flat. A little bit more arc might give her more success from those long, deep 3s. She's certainly strong enough getting the ball there. Just shots are a little flat.
A little disagreement with the possession arrow.
Enosburgh ball, looks like, is settled. MVU trying to press a little here.
Just trying to maybe create a turnover, not necessarily steal.
At this point, if they're going to make a run, they need possessions.
Yep.
So they have to take some chances. Jump ball here. Nice play by Alex Bordeaux. She kind of split the two Enosburgh players.
Try to jump the pass a little bit.
Yeah. And she gets her team the ball with the possession arrow. Alex Bordeaux bringing the ball up. Right side of the court, driving by everyone. Had a layup, but misses. MVU ends up with the ball across the parity, jumper foul line, short. Enosburgh right back the other way. Looking to push the ball. What do you think about that decision, John? If you're Enosburgh,
Well, if you're an Enosburgh coach, you want to retain the ball as long as possible. The clock is the enemy at this point for MVU, and you want the clock is on your side if you're Enosburgh. So longer possessions, not necessarily taking the first shots.
Unlucky for MVU. Avery Guyette had the right idea, just not realizing she was at the half-court, backcourt violation.
MVU trying to extend the defense a little bit. Would like.
Looks like the Enosburgh's
They called a foul there instead of travel.
Enosburgh students are trying to pick up the atmosphere a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot of students in attendance. I think there was a hockey game on the MVU side tonight at 4:30 as well.
Yeah.
Enosburgh set to inbound the ball. 4 minutes left.
Jalen Langlois just fouling out with her fifth.
So Jalen Langlois picking up her fifth foul is out with 4 minutes left to go in the game. Enosburgh's up 33-16. MVU with possession. Alex Bordeaux, long three, in and out, just missing. Enosburgh rips down the rebound of Cam Benoit, who lays it in. 35-16. I was talking with the MVU coaching staff before the start of the game, and they said last year, I was wondering how these two teams matched up last year, and they split. MVU beat Enosburgh here at the Thunderdome last year.
I believe that was senior day.
Yeah, I think the coaches said that they won pretty easily. I think it was around a 20-point victory, but MVU Enosburgh got their revenge. Or I don't know which game was first, but Enosburgh beat MVU up in Enosburgh by about 10. So they split last year. Looks like Enosburgh is in firm command right now. Coach Jarvis taking a timeout for Enosburgh. But MVU will have another crack at Enosburgh up in Enosburgh on February 16th. MVU's second to last game of the season will be against Enosburgh up in Enosburgh.
Enosburgh might be making some adjustments defensively here, just to not necessarily, or offensively, not necessarily wanting to score. Hold on to the ball, possession, move the ball around. If you got a layup, certainly take it. But with 2:50 left, you're just looking to work on your offense.
21-point lead with 2:50 to go. MVU will have Whitcomb, Bordeaux, Alex, Guyette, Lavo, and Parody in. Ooh, nice little dump pass there by Bordeaux. Renee Lavo driving, gets fouled. Shooting two.
Little switch up of what they've been doing offensively, able to hit that gap through the middle. Alex seeing that pass and getting it on the mark.
steal there from Alex Bordeaux. Enosburgh got the rebound off the missed foul shot, and Alex snuck in and stole it from the Enosburgh behind. Avery Guyette, long shot from the left wing off. Enosburgh ball coming up.
MVU not very successful with foul shooting tonight. I believe that would have kept them in the game early, and it would not be 21 points for the difference right now.
Alex Bordeaux, another steal. She's got to have, I would say, 6-7 steals tonight.
She's the Swiss Army knife of the MVU T-Birds, does everything.
Again, picking up another steal. Two in about a 15 seconds 15-second spurt there. Avery Guyette, another shot missing. Renee Lavo rebound and put back misses. Enosburgh coming up the other way. 37-16, their lead with a minute 45 left in the game. 5-second violation. I think if you're NVU, I think it's just it was an offensive struggle tonight. Their defense, I mean, Enosburgh's at the 37-point mark. That's not terrible.
It's not terrible,
Yeah.
and the way MVU has been playing lately defensively, you knew it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Unfortunately, not a lot of offense for MVU this evening.
Kelsey Parody lined up a three and missed it. Jump ball on the scrum, Enosburgh ball. I still say, from my observation of Division I and even Division II basketball, if you score 50 points in a girls' game in Vermont, you're going to be in almost every game you play. That's the standard, I think. It's going to be tough to win games in the high 30s or low 40s.
Agreed. We got multiple teams.
Oh, Kelsey Parody.
Multiple teams that can score.
If you're in the 50s, you're going to win a lot of games in girls basketball in Vermont. MVU picking up a foul from Enosburgh. Vienna Wild on the drive is fouled.
Alex picks up her third. MVU not in the penalty yet. 42.1 seconds left.
Nice inbound pass there. Annabelle Elwood is fouled. She'll be shooting 2. Some of these girls play not only club basketball together, but club softball together. Enosburgh has a few players that, Annabelle Elwood being one of them, Lizzie Bordeaux, they play in the same softball club, as well as Cassidy Bellini.
You'll see a lot of them after the game go over and talk to each other and have some nice pleasantries as good competitors.
Annabelle hitting both foul shots. 39-18 in favor of Enosburgh. 35 seconds remaining in the game. Avery Guyette, long three, off the mark. Shooting woes continue for MVU Thunderbirds. Just not in their favor tonight, the shots. Renee Lavo rebound, errant shot by Elwood. Alex pushing the ball off Whitcomb's hands. Enosburgh ball, 5 seconds to go. And that's that's a wrap. Final score here tonight. The visiting Enosburgh Hornets 39, MVU Thunderbirds 18. John, any comments to close us out tonight?
Well, like I said, I knew it was going to be a defensive battle early on. MU scored a fair amount of points on Monday. I thought that may translate into continuous success, but Enosburgh was up to the task themselves defensively tonight and held the MVU T-Birds to only 18 points, which is quite impressive.
And with that said, this broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff and Swamp Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans East Fairfield, Notch Vermont, JC Image, Union Main, and the Collins Curly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, contact 802-782-8676. Over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services has been in partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency services line, 802-524-6554, press 1. Or you can always dial 988. One call could save a life. Thank you for joining us in tonight's broadcast.